just a little bit away from first pitch. Getting the nod in this one, Noble Meyer.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jake Fraley.
For Detroit, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
That's too low, and we're underway. That's a strike, and it's 1-1. Fraley with a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the grab, one away. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent, and you always seem to see it.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
This is Corbin Carroll. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Meyer, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
And there's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure it's been a sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
And that's down and away.
Tough spot right here, a couple runners on, 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one inside, and the count's full.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Framber Valdez.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Ellie De La Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 the count.
That's a ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Towards first, a dive, nice stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Second,
man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Dylan Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
One out, base is empty. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offer in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That misses.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one missing
count.
Inside a sharp slider.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way into play. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. And that one got a piece of him.
That got him.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. 2 on, 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Cruz headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. There's a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 1 out. Just missed.
Ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next pitch inside, and it's a full count.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
High fly ball, right field. Carroll. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Jonathan.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson matched a homer in his last game. Meyer back to work. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. That's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
And now Braden Taylor. And that misses. Ball 1. Meyer ready to fire now. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the center fielder.
Here's the
Chaz
veteran outfielder, Chaz McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different.
Ball.
It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
2 out, space is empty. McCormick with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-1's the count.
Two outs. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there.
Balls,
Just pulled
strikes.
the string.
Headed down the line. And a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brad Zinn. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And he takes a strike. Got him looking. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
And the 1-0. And he grounds one to the right side. Gorman fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Way
2-2.
inside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Liam Hicks. There's the strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Next offering is down low. That one missed. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Here's the 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Jake Fraley now at the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And next up for the Tigers, Ha-Sung Kim. Reached on an infield single his first time. Kim needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Now 3-0.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Oh, yeah.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
The right fielder, number 7.
Runner at first with 2 away.
Carroll.
Corbin Carroll up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
One and oh.
In the dirt, blocked. And now a man into scoring position. Slider for a strike. Kim stands at second with 2 gone. And that one is inside. Not close with that one. And the count is 3-1. Connor Norby would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 1-1.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Two outs. Up and in. Now 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. And there's a foul ball.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Swing and a ground ball, and that squirts through. And a good start to the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the left fielder, Dylan Cruz. And that's in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
On the ground to first. Could be two. Torkelson over to second. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now Jose Ramirez. That one misses in the dirt.
1-0.
The pitch.
1-1.
Way
2-1.
inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle, Gorman. In plenty of time to first, inning over. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nolan Gorman. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Torkelson, the next to hit, takes outside. Torkelson in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That misses the zone. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Braden Taylor up now for the Tigers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That just misses. And a count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses. And now 3-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. De La Cruz drops into the glove, and that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just
ball.
off the inside edge. Just missed.
Ball. 3-0.
The other way, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. That one almost got him. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Hicks down to first with it. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Now batting,
and here's the catcher, Jonathan Bird. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Wastes no time there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Rocchio stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Ground ball to the right side. Gorman gets it to first. Third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Chas McCormick. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-0.
That one to first. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The catcher.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hicks at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. The Tigers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another.